Hello, General Biology Online students. Welcome to week 12 of our class. This week we study the plant kingdom, and we're going to just do a general survey of the different types of plants, important parts of plants, and then you'll have some homework, and a lab is going to be on microscopy. So you're going to learn how to navigate the microscope, and then you'll take your quiz on these chapters. So pretty straightforward in material. I am going to do a live lecture presentation on the plant kingdom, going over the lecture notes, and that'll be this Tuesday. That'll be March 30th at 10 a.m. I'll be doing a live Zoom meeting if you'd like to join me, and that will also be recorded. So if you're not able to attend at that time, there will be a recording of that video. So that's going on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And then also I want to call your attention, if you go into the assignments tab here, you're going to see a new link here for our next partner project, and that is the ecology poster. So once you read the directions for that, that will be here on how your grade will be assigned for that. It's a 50-point assignment. You're going to pick a topic, or you've been assigned a topic that affects something in the environment. Humans have impacted our environment in a number of ways, so you're going to be assigned one of those topics. So if you look on the left-hand side under My Groups, I put myself in as a student right now, and for the evolution partner assignment, this was the link that you would go to work with your partner on the evolution assignment, and that's already past due now, and that's been submitted. So the next one is the ecology poster. So that's here, and I assigned myself as a student, so my topic would be factory farms and over farming. So that's the topic, and then the description of what I need to present on this topic is in this rubric here. So if I click on this, open that document up, it shows me exactly how the points are assigned. So I'm just going to open that Word document up. It's just taking a minute. All right. And then you're going to produce a 25-slide PowerPoint, and you're going to post it to a discussion board. And then you'll look at other students' poster projects, PowerPoint projects, and then you're going to reply to 3 of those for full points. So you're going to post your own and then reply to 3 others. And everything you need in your presentation is listed here, and the points for each of those topics is there. So when you make your presentation, be sure that you go back and look at this rubric, and that you can check off every one of these items that you've talked about each of those things, and that you follow the directions for criteria for formatting, layout, things like that. Make sure that you really spend the time using this rubric as your guide, because I always have students that follow the rubric to a T. They get full points. And then I have students that read the general description, they don't look at the rubric, and they get very low points. So try to be that student that really follows the directions and does a nice job on this, because it's worth 50 points and it can really be a nice boost for your grade. So do take the time to read through this, do it with some detail. You're working with 2 other students, so there's 3 of you working on this. There's definitely enough information that you can divvy this project up and produce something of quality. So spend the time on that, and it's an interesting project, I think, and I look forward to seeing what you guys produce. So that's the ecology project, and that's not going to be due until almost the last week of class. In week 14 is when that's due, and those due dates are described in my rubric here. So when you click on here, when you go to your poster that you've been assigned, if I click on this, I get all this drop down menu. The best place to exchange information is in the group Wiki. So you just click on your group. See, these are the 2 groups. So I click on this group link, and I click on Group Wiki, and I go there, and I can share my files here. So if I click on these 2 little arrows pointing down like this brings down a menu, and I can attach a file here. I can attach a picture. I could attach a video. I can free type here. Whatever I need to do. This is how you can communicate with your partners. Don't use email, because that gets lost. People get lots of emails, but in the group Wiki is where you can communicate with your partners and share everything you need and talk to each other. So that's the expectation, is that you'll use this group Wiki to communicate, and that'll stay saved right here. It's right here in your link, so it doesn't get lost, and everybody knows where to go for that project. So be sure that you're using that, and that allows me too to go back in and see if people have been working with their partners. So again, it's just real handy. So those links again are under My Groups. It shows up right here in Blackboard, and you can click right on your group link to access that. So be sure that you've done that. Sometimes I have students saying they didn't know there was a group project. Well, if you're not watching my introductory videos, like you're not watching this, then obviously those students don't know what's going on in the class. So the expectation is that you're getting online in the class, and that you're finding out what's due every week, and you're watching these videos, and then you're knowing this is due. So I would expect that everybody would understand where to go and what to do now that I've kind of gone through this all, and that you would communicate with your partners right away. So do that right away this week. Don't wait until the day before it's due to reach out to your partners, because that's too late, and oftentimes partners have begun working without you, and then you won't get any grade for that assignment. So be sure that you reach out early, get in touch with your partners, decide who's going to do what, and then get to work on those parts. So pretty straightforward. It's a pretty interesting project, I think. It's covering topics that are out in the media. We hear about it in the news. So it's a very relevant assignment. So that's it for this week. I hope you have a great week. And if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me.